Hello everyone, my name is Mila and I welcome you to my channel. It is not a traditional channel. I have never planned on putting my videos on YouTube, and I feel that I need to explain a lot outside of my regular videos. So I am hiking the Pacific Crest Trail. I'm attempting a through hike, which is from border to border, from Mexico to Canada. It is about 2,600 and a change miles. Why I'm hiking is a question I get asked pretty often, so I thought I would explain a little bit about why I'm doing this, why I'm doing videos, and why I'm putting the videos on the internet. First of all, I got interested in PCT about 4 years ago when I couldn't sleep one night and I was just watching random videos on YouTube, and suddenly a PCT documentary popped up. I will try to look it up and link it in the description down below if I figure out how to do it. So you can look at it. As soon as I watched that video, I was hooked. I just dreamt about being able to do something like that, and I always focused on PCT. I started looking up things about PCT. I started following other hikers, be it bloggers or vloggers. Again, I will link some of the ones I really followed and really liked down below. Those are especially Whimsical Woman from last year. She was amazing. I loved her videos. The year before that, I absolutely adored Chocolate Balls. He was hilarious. I was looking forward to his videos every day. I was looking forward to his updates and like how he's doing. In 2016, I followed Ranger. His videos were amazing too. So all of these will be linked down below. So after I saw that documentary, I was really interested in the lifestyle on a trail. Like just getting away from your daily life, just walking this long journey and discovering the world and yourself. I am not here just because of some kind of inner journey or walking of my demons, but I just want to experience the world, and I want to see where my boundaries are, like where my limits are, what my body is capable of. So it's a lot of reasons. It's not just one reason why I'm doing this. Nobody from my family or anyone really understands how I got interested in it, because I never really talked about PCT to anyone for years, because I knew nobody would understand. But I still really followed people. I was interested in what gear they're using, what's working for them, like what gear they're going through on a trail. It was a lot of things, but I didn't really share it with anyone. So when I actually started hiking, when I told my family and friends what I'm going to do, all of them were like surprised, because I never talked about wanting to do it before. I guess I didn't want to deal with the prejudice or what they would think about me. I know I shouldn't, but I do care a lot what people think about me. That's one of the few things I'm trying to work on trail, and partially reason for these videos. So I was following PCT a long time, not just because of the movie Wild. I have found the movie Wild after I started looking into PCT, not the other way around. Not like a lot of people here, but no judgment. Whatever brought you here, it's cool. You know, we're all hikers. We are all walking on the same trail. So who cares what your reasons are, right? If you're a cool person. So I never really thought that I could hike the trail. I was dreaming about it, I was daydreaming, but I never really thought that I could. Mostly for financial and time reasons. I never thought I would actually have the money and the time to do a journey like this, because it is about 6 months of your life when you don't work, when you don't have any income, and you're spending a lot of money, not just on the gear and food, but lodging and Trail Angel donations and restaurant meals, and everything adds up. So you have to have quite sizable savings to, be able to do this and enjoy it. Because eating ramen noodles and mashed potatoes every day gets old very fast. So I was also obese. I was a fat person before. I am not afraid to say the word fat, because I was fat. I used to weigh 230 pounds, and about 2 years from now, I think, I started losing weight. I discovered Reddit, especially r/Lose It, and read the FAQs there, and just something clicked in my head. I was like, hey, I could do this. And I did. I have lost about 80 pounds prior the hike. I did not lose weight because of the hike. When I started losing weight, I didn't even know I'm going to hike. But I'm so glad I did. I think it's so much better for my joints and everything that I don't carry that excess weight. Regardless, when my life worked out in a way that I found myself in a situation that I had the money to hike and I had the time to hike. I was in between jobs, in between living places. So what's the better time to hike, right? So I did. I applied for a permit. I got a permit date, but last June I hurt myself. I have torn my meniscus. But I was living in the US at the time and could not afford to have it looked at, so I was walking around with it. It was very painful. When I got back home to my country, which is Czech Republic, I went to orthopedist and got it looked at, and I actually did have a meniscus surgery this January, about 3 months prior hike. My surgery was January 17th, and April 4th, I was on trail starting my hike. So that was a little tight. I did not apply for my visa or anything until after the surgery, after I knew that I am physically going to be able to handle the hike. I had my permit. That's the only thing I had. And I had just few pieces of gear. I had my tent and I had my sleeping pad, and that's it. So I had other complications while trying to get ready for a hike. I applied for a US visa, the tourist visa, to come here and hike, and I got denied because I wasn't able to prove sufficient ties to my country. I get it. I understand. I am 30 years old. I am not married. I did not have a job at the time because I was getting ready to hike for 6 months, so why would I have a job? I do not own a property, so I do understand where the council was coming from, denying me. I was a little upset that she didn't even look at my bank statements and all the permits I had. She didn't want to see any paperwork. Just as soon as I said that I don't have a job and that I'm not married, that was kind of it. So I reapplied. I went there for a second time to the US Embassy in Prague, and I was lucky to speak to a different person who was actually interested in what I want to do, why I want to do it, if I have money to do it, and what are my plans afterwards. Meanwhile, I got my Canada entry permit, so that helped me a lot. I think when the the consul saw that I intend to leave the U.S., which I do. I don't want to stay here. I've lived here long enough to know that I don't want to live here permanently. You know, it's a great country to visit. It's awesome nature. People are great, but I just don't want to live here. At least not anymore. The older I am, the more I want to live in my own country, close to my family. So I did get my visa approved that time. So March 12th was the day when I knew I will hike. And that's the day when I told my family that I'm going to walk from Mexico to Canada. And they were surprised. Everybody thought I'm completely crazy and did not understand, like, why, you know? But that's all right. They don't have to understand. They are supportive of me anyway, which I truly, truly appreciate. So I ordered a lot of stuff online. I had it delivered to Scout and Frodo, the Trail Angels in San Diego, and just started hiking. Very out of shape, just after surgery, but I started hiking, and I am still hiking. 450 miles in, I'm still hiking, and I will keep hiking if my body permits. I have started doing videos just for myself. I never intended to put my videos on YouTube. I never intended to make them public because I have always been very camera shy. There is a period of my life where I just don't have any pictures of me. I don't have pictures of me from like 3 or 4 years of my life. And right now, when I look back, I regret that. I would love to have more pictures of me and more memories. So I am not a person that writes a journal or anything like that. So I decided to just take videos of things or I've been thinking about, going through, planning of, just take a video. I started speaking to my friends because it was easier for me to do that. I am actively trying to get over my fear of cameras. I'm trying to get more comfortable with how I look on camera, how I sound, with my facial expressions and gestures, pretty much everything. So that was a secondary reason for the videos. I just wanted to have a memory of my hike, what I was going through, and I am sure I'll be glad to have them a few years down the line. But when other hikers saw me taking videos, they kind of convinced me to put them on YouTube. So I did. I downloaded like movie editing app and learned to edit, slap those clips together and put them online on trail. I am aware of the fact that the sound in the videos, especially in the first ones, is really bad, is really quiet. I hope using these headphones with microphone helps. At the same time, I am still shy taking videos and talking to camera when I'm around people. So I do tend to talk quieter or softer. I'm still working on that, so be patient. If there's anything you would like to know or something, just let me know down in the comments, and I will try to accommodate that. If you have any advice to give me, I'm all ears, because I'm very new to YouTube, very new to taking videos and putting myself online, because I am sure I will not get only good responses but also bad ones. I am ready for that, and I think it will be good for me. So that's the reason for videos. I am about a month behind with the videos, but I have most of them edited. I'm just waiting for a good Wi-Fi that I'll start just dumping them on. So expect a bunch of videos coming up very shortly. And hopefully soon enough I'll be up to date and then I'll be just posting videos from past section I've done as any other YouTuber. So thank you for your attention, and I hope you'll enjoy what I have to say and show.